Hey sweet ladies. Okay, so tonight I'm going to do a very requested tutorial all on our skincare line. So I have the the Tres Leches skincare line. If you are familiar with mascara, you know all about their skincare. They are known for their skincare. I personally use the Tidal. We have a classic as well. It's the same formula, but a little bit slightly different scent. The fragrance, I should go ahead and say this up front, is very light, so it's not going to be a strong scent at all. I just prefer Tidal. It's just my favorite, but again, that's totally up to you. Same kind of formula, so you're not going to miss out either way there. So I'm going to show you this live demo, how you take it off, and kind of tell you about the products as I do so. So I have our microfiber cloth. I have both the gray and the cream one, and yeah, I'm just going to show you how well they work. This is damp, okay, so it's already damp, and what is amazing about this is they remove your makeup like a champ. So before I even get into cleansing, we want to get the makeup off our face, okay? So let's just pull our hair up. My goodness, it's a hot crazy mess, but we're just going to get it out of the way, because I think what you're here for, not my hair. You're here for the makeup. So I'm going to wipe this away, and you can see it just takes off. It's so gentle. I love, love, love this. So just wiping up, and it's coming right off. I'm not having to pull on my skin, and you can just see it coming right off. Now, typically, you can remove your eye makeup with this too. If it's the mascara, I should say. Mascara comes off really well with this, the eyeshadows. Now today, I do have on a glitter eyeshadow and a glitter primer. So I'm probably gonna need a little bit of a deeper cleanser for that. But we can get off some of it, and I'll just show you the rest of it, how it works. So I'm just gonna come up, come around, just like so. Telling you, if you do not have our microfiber cloths, you need these. I did not think they would be that amazing. Like, look how much it's taken off. These are like magic. I don't know. I've been missing out my whole life on these, just missing out. They don't pull on your skin. They're so soft. I honestly was like, it's just a rag, what's the big deal? Until I got them in the mail. I was like, okay, I see what the big deal is. Okay, so I'm going to show you this upper eyeshadow, how easily it takes that off. Now the test is I got glitter. Of all days, I have glitter on and the glitter primer, so that's not going to come off so well. But just know that if it's a regular eyeshadow, like I'm taking off up there, I want you to be able to see how easily you can remove that. Always going upward, not pulling on this delicate skin, okay? Just like so. So, perfect. Just to kind of give you an idea, the staying power of our glitter is amazing. I do use that NYX primer. So I'm gonna go ahead and at least get some of it off. I still am gonna use that eye cleanser to come back. I tell people all the time, if you use a glitter eyeshadow, you need a glitter glue. Sorry, if you use glitter eyeshadow, you're gonna need a glitter glue to help that stay. And you can see, even with that glitter glue on there and the glitter eyeshadow, how well, that speaks volumes for this cloth, how well it cleanses. So you can see my skin. There's that little bit of glitter there. I'm gonna flip this over to make sure we get all of that off, because I really wanna focus on the face part for you guys, okay? So the very next thing I do is I use, they're the same exact bottles, the toner and cleanser, so make sure you're grabbing the right one. I take my cleanser and I just spray it right in my hands. Now you're gonna notice that this is kind of liquidy, and it is not a foaming type cleanser. It's a milk cleanser, okay? So look at that, it is like liquid, okay? So you can put 3 or 4 squirts in your hands, and I just start gently rubbing. And I like to use these fingers because I'm not putting too much pressure on my face. So this is not going to be sudsy at all, and you're just working it all in here. Now, how does this clean and it's not sudsy? You may be wondering. It's because of the ingredients in it. That's why it's not sudsy, but also because of the ingredients in it, why it cleans so well. The number one ingredient is lactic acid that's derived from skim milk, okay? So when you think of lactic acid, you think of exfoliation, which is key, especially as we're aging, but gentle, not a harsh exfoliant, because sometimes that can be a little bit much on our skin and can be damaging in some cases. But yeah, I'm just gently working this around in my problem areas, okay? And it is an adjustment. I will say, if you're used to a big sudsy foaming cleanser, but once you try this and once you see the results from this, you will never go back. Okay, so I've got my damp cloth still. I'm just turning it to the other side. And I'm cleansing the rest of it. I'm just going upward motions. Now, I will tell you, I love my gray cloths because they're not going to show the makeup. Obviously, I wash them and launder them and they get clean. But the gray ones do not show that. So I do love that about it. But the packaging is different in the gray versus the cream microfiber cloth. And it comes in a really cool case, if you get the cream ones, that some ladies actually store their brushes in. I'm just going to do this. Cleanse it around here really well. Guys, maybe you're like me. I used to sometimes in life forget to cleanse my face the way I should, but this cleanser is so easy because you're not having to sit there and just douse your face. You can easily clean your face and dampen this cloth and you're good to go. So I love that, the ease and simplicity of it. But not only that, the results I get from it. Okay, so now I'm going to use my toner. Toner is key because this helps balance your skin. So think about balance, think about pH levels, stuff like that. This is where this comes into play. Now you can do toner a couple of different ways. You can spray your face, which is traditionally the way I like to do it. You can also put it on a cloth, say one of those little tiny cloths, and spray it and then use it to kind of go all over your face. It'll pick up any extra dead skin on there, extra makeup that may possibly be there. Tonight, what I'm going to do, because I've had some microblading done recently, I'm going to actually just spray it in my hand and I'm going to pat it around my face. And while I'm doing this, I want to kind of give you guys a testimony. I had hormonal acne for 2.5 years. Not 2.5. Yeah, it was 2.5 years. I was about to say that's not correct. It was 2.5 years. I had it all during my last pregnancy, and then I had it every month since then. I would get these horrible breakouts, okay, and I would get them all along here, all on my jaw. My face would be horrible. So when I started this skincare, I did not think it would make that big of a difference, and I'm kind of talking and letting this dry a little bit because I'm going to show you my favorite product absolutely of all time right after this. But I never thought it was going to help take that away. I thought, okay, I'm going to try the skincare line. I've heard good things, but you know, it's skincare. It can't be that amazing, but it is that amazing. It was less than a month, my skin cleared up, and then I quit having my monthly breakouts, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Because one, I would not tell people how amazing it was until I knew. I was like, I love the way it feels, but I can't speak the truth of it until I see it work. And then it worked, and I was like, okay, well, I got to see if it lasts. And then it lasts. And then I chose to go get some microblading done, and they gave me a specific cleanser to use so I did not mess up my eyebrows. They didn't know what I was using. I didn't question it. I just am one of those, okay, let's go by the rules, and this is what they suggested, so I did it. Oh my gosh, guys, my face immediately went back to that monthly cycle of hormonal breakouts. You can actually see here, all here. I've got one up here and I had one here. I can still kind of feel it. erupted. It looked horrible. I could not make it the whole time. So I've gotten back on to my Milk skincare line, and it is calming down. Like, this looks good compared to what it was. It was horrible. And I immediately remembered all of those feelings of previously whenever my face would break out and I was just like not comfortable in my skin when it did that, because I knew I had this big blemish on my face, and it's just not that. Nobody wants adult acne going on, hormonal acne. It's not cute. But yeah, that happened, and I was like, no, never again. I know that the skincare helped me. I'm not saying it's going to help absolutely everybody, but for me, this cleaned up my skin so much. It took a little bit, not terribly long time, but a little bit to clean it up. And once it did, it stayed until I came off the product. Now I'm back on it. My skin's clearing back up, and your girl right here will not be back off of it. I absolutely love it. So my face is dry. I always let that toner dry before I move on to the next step. And the next step is the moisturizer, the milk cream. Oh my gosh. This is what, if you're a breastfeeding mama, you know how we say that breast milk is liquid gold. Okay, this stuff is like liquid gold, like the breast milk. This stuff is amazing. It is my absolute favorite moisturizer I've ever used in my entire life. The first time I used it, I honestly was like, I'm not gonna like this, because I do not like greasy, oily lotion, anything like that. And I want you to see how thick it is. So see, super thick. As soon as I saw that come out, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be loving this. And I put it on my face, and I was like, this is gonna be kind of heavy. Guys, this is the best moisturizer ever. It just absorbs in so well. And when you start blending in, you see how it's thick? And then it just gets more and more, I don't want to say liquidy, but it just blends and melts into your skin so well. I absolutely love this. I cannot recommend the moisturizer enough. So I'm just coming around like this. And then I'm gonna just kind of blend this up on my neck. And y'all can just enjoy this. Whenever you're using it, this could be like your spa time. This little bit of time you get to yourself, just to pamper yourself, enjoy the products. It feels so amazing to your skin. When you wake up in the morning, your skin will be so hydrated, so refreshed. I actually, depending on you know, you may want to use it in the morning times, but for me personally, I use this I use this cream only at nighttime. I use coffee creamer in the mornings, but I only use my milk cream at nighttime. I don't use it in the morning time. I've just found that is the perfect combination for my skin. And when I wake up, it is just so plump and moisturized. One big thing, a lot of times people don't realize, they think they've got oily and combination skin, and so they think they don't need to moisturize, and a lot of times it's the exact opposite. It's because your skin is not moisturized that it starts producing more oil, and so we don't want that. And this is a great way, I'm telling you, to combat that, is to moisturize your skin with a real high quality moisturizer, and this is it. It's my absolute favorite. This skincare line also has the good stuff, the vitamin A, the vitamin E. Everybody knows vitamin E helps a lot with free radicals like pollution in the air. Vitamin A is going to help with stuff like your fine lines and wrinkles, to help the appearance of your skin. It's going to help diminish pores, if I could talk correctly, diminish the pore size. So it's packed full of really good stuff. But one ingredient that you don't hear too much about in skincare, well, you do a little bit, but not all the time, is it has aloe in it, and I love that. So our ladies with redness, with like burst capillaries, ladies with rosacea, things like that, they are getting really good results in this because aloe combats that redness. That's why it's really good for sunburn and things like that. So that is an ingredient in this combination. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I hope this helps show you how to use it, kind of tell you all the good stuff that's in it and why I love it, and kind of my personal testimony about how much it's helped me.